Welcome back to Castlegoat and to Gnomoria and to an alarm, as is becoming the tradition these days. It seems whenever I start a new recording, it's because something is attacking us, and this time it is the Manse, or perhaps I should say yet again it is the Manse. We have 1, 2, 4, 5, how many is here? Ooh, okay, 8, 9? Yeah, 9. Well, at least it isn't 10. Right, we have 9 Manse about to burst in through the doors, past the 4 blade traps. I am hoping these do significant damage to the little swines. Now, I've already got the alarm sounded, and people are already equipping themselves, so really, it's just waiting on the Manse to arrive at this point. So let's go and watch them make their progress. Now, I'm not sure how effective the blade traps are really going to be against Manse. I'm willing to bet they're not going to be too effective, unfortunately, because Manse natural armor is probably going to overcome the sort of damage that these weapons can do. These would be fantastic at causing bleeding wounds or even lopping off legs for things that aren't naturally covered in enormous amounts of armor. Now, how are you doing, Mantworker? You have an injured right leg, and the Mant has fallen over. Oh, fantastic. Now, who else is going to attack? Ooh, now this may have hit a couple of people. Injured thorax, that's good. How about you guys? Are any of you okay? Injured right leg has fallen over. How about you? Yeah, in good health. I wasn't really expecting that to really do that much damage. Ooh, fantastic. The other 2 did trigger as well. Ah, I'm glad about this. Right, okay, let's get our military into this fight then. Who's going to be the first one in there? Hopefully it's not one of our assassins, and I suppose this is time for us to get everyone over there. Now, an interesting thing I did this time, that I do want to report on, is I sounded the alarm at both alarm bells at the same time, reasoning that by doing that, I was going to have more chance that someone would get to one of the alarm bells faster. And as it happened, this one, no one had reached it. It was green, so someone was going there, but someone just happened to walk up here, and suddenly this went green. They just stepped a few steps over and rang it. It was fantastic. And when that happened, both bells, the sound alarm job was DQ'd from both bells. So that's very interesting. Maybe worth putting some alarm bells all around the fort for that reason, so that I can maximize the chance that it'll be rung early. Now then, let's see. Let's let a couple more of the Manse get down here, I think. Come on. Move on. Oh, actually, perhaps I should start getting people over there, but I just don't want the Manse to engage everyone. That's anyone higgledy-piggledy sort of thing. I want them to fight my military specifically. Okay, it looks like they are actually all fighting the military. That's good. Right, militia, get in here. We need to see the Manse dying quickly. Ideally, without any of us dying. Quickly or otherwise. 1 Manse has died. Good, good. Now, I can only assume that they're all wading in there. Ooh, is that 3 Manse have died or 4? Oh, only 3. Alas. Oh, no, there's the 4th. Right, you're bailing out. Why, Dapperbuck Jester? Are you okay? How's your health doing? Yeah, you're in good health. Perhaps one of the Manse that we were attacking is now dead. The one that I told everyone to attack is dead, so let's swap the order. Ooh, is that blood? I heard something there, and it may have been blood. Yeah, Sero, really? Why are you being attacked, Sero? My goodness, will you please get somewhere where you're safe? Don't die, that's right. No, 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 no. Sero, don't die. I've given you express orders not to die. My goodness, that was nasty. Where is Sero? Let me check you out. I'm not sure why you were bleeding. Right, Sero, how are you doing? Oh, you're in good health. Okay, then. It looks like we may have actually won that fight. Okay, well, that isn't as bad as I was imagining it would be when I saw that Sero was bleeding. All right, then. I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording and just get everyone to stand down, etc., etc. Or perhaps, well, actually, first I'm going to tell them to sound the all clear, just so that you can see this be reset. So one of you kind folk, actually, I may as well just do it while we're on camera. There's no real reason not to, I suppose. Disarm, oops, that's the wrong one. Disarm and civilian, please. There we go. Now, Poisonous Ancients, get back to your training. Now, hopefully, we'll see someone race off up there in a moment. Oh man, I should have rung that bell, really. And reset those traps. It should be a really high priority. And yes, it does. It looks like they are going over there. Fantastic. There we go. Now, this is what you've got to watch out for, is because when you've got these traps around the place, all of a sudden someone could march off. Like, if you've got them spread out all over the place and you haven't rung an alarm bell or anything like that, or you don't have everyone in the militia, then that could result in someone going somewhere where it is really not safe for them to be. Let's also clean all these manned corpses up, shall we? There we go. Now, everything else seems to be going okay. We even have these bedrooms on the build. We've got cabinets and dressers up there. We've got torches up there. I'm going to be putting granite statues in there as well. And the beds are queued up to be made. Unfortunately, they are not going to have woolen mattresses. I really wish I could give them woolen mattresses, but we just do not have the wool at the moment. Wool is something that I really need to keep hold of for our armor more than anything else. So, alas, no woolen mattresses for you. I am terribly sorry. Now, there was something else I wanted to have a look at. Have I fixed that? No, I haven't. Damn it. Let's deconstruct this wall and remove that floor. But other than that, we should be good. Oh, there's a bed made. Fantastic. We've already got some of the mattresses. I'm still waging a war on the messy courtyard. It is a war that, unfortunately, the messy courtyard seems to be winning at the moment. But gradually, I am making more storage places for us to put all of these seeds and saplings, and hopefully we will get things moved over there soon. I also have some pillars being built. Ooh, some of them are made. Fantastic. Let's get those up, shall we? Let's see. Have we got all of the marble pillars? No, only 2 of them. We'll place them around. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is having pillars near the walls as well, because we're not going to need something like this. In fact, most of these tables and chairs are probably going to be moved out of this. This is going to be like a foyer, or foyer. I'm not really sure how that word is meant to be pronounced, to be perfectly honest with you. But these are all going to be up here. I'm going to have the actual seating areas and eating areas in this part of the dining hall, whereas this is going to have lots more pillars and just basically beautify it a bit. Same with this area. So that's part of the plan. I'm not sure how I'm going to arrange the tables, but yes, we're going to have the tables so they're all facing each other. Stop your whining. But I'm going to pause the video for now, and I shall bring you back when there is something more to report. So hopefully see you soon. And welcome back to the final touch being placed on one of these rooms. Oh, I'm very, very excited. There we go. Ha! The rooms are finished. Now, let's see. How much are these going to be worth? And who's going to get them, actually? Let's think. Well, actually, we've got 2 boothsmiths and 2 chefs at the moment, so they seem fitting. But I believe one of our chefs... Is this you, Trichrono? Yes, it is Trichrono. Sorry, boothsmith. You used to be a lumberer. Right, well, we need to give away your old room. Don't worry, the new one's probably worth significantly more. And who should we put here? You know what, I think we're going to put Rick over here, because Rick works outside and has been doing some fantastic work lately. Where are you, Rick? There you go, one-armed Rick. Enjoy. Now, as for the rest, we've got Deathbot and Evelyn as chefs, but who is the other boothsmith? Leo the Jester. Very well. Okay, let's get these rooms designated. Oh, I'm excited to see how much these are worth. And that is, 606. I'm a little bit disappointed, honestly. I thought it was going to be worth much, much more than that. Deathbot, you shall have the first room, 606. Evelyn shall have the next. 569. Okay, well, that makes sense. You are the senior chef, after all. And Trichrono, you shall get the next one. Oh my lord, 779. Okay, you've hit the jackpot there. Well done. Well played indeed, Trichrono. And finally, Leo the Jester. 645. Never mind, Leo. I know that Deathbot got a better room because he was a senior boothsmith, and you are, senior chef, and you are the senior boothsmith, but, you know, it's just the way things go. But there we go. Hopefully that is going to really help their productivity. And later on, we can always replace those statues as well to get a little bit more worth out of it. But at this stage, let's have a look. We've got quite a lot of stuff just lying around here that needs to be cleared away pretty soon, honestly. And we're getting a little bit of lag as well. I'm not really sure what it is. I believe it could be this, though. The water seems to be just going crazy lately. I'm not sure what's causing that. I'm a little bit concerned. But I will be keeping an eye on that for now. our crates of bandages have already been filled. I'm almost tempted to make another couple of crates. No, we'll leave it for now. And we've cleaned up most of the floor in here. More work is obviously needed, but that will come in time. Now, I think we're going to, for our next thing that we're going to work on, because I wasn't using up any of the basalt or the marble, so I could get the granite statues made. But at this point, I think it is high time that we work on this. And I've got a bit of an idea of what we want to do. Let's go to... There we are, block walls. Now, I've been thinking... I know, dangerous. We could actually have fences. Instead of pillars, we'd have fences. And I quite like that idea, honestly. So, let's see how that would look. We'll go for... Ooh, a merchant from the musical tooth. Fantastic. Come on in. Give me a moment, though. I've got to do some building. Pine planks. Right, we'll start time so you can make your way in. Now, the fences we will place here, and then we'll have walls going across there and up there. And I think that would actually look quite nice. We'll obviously have to see, but fingers crossed it all works out well. Now, where's that merchant? We like it when musical tooth visit. You're our favourite merchant. You're my favourite, at least. Right, let's see. What have we got for sale? We don't need any of your stones, I don't think. No, we don't need any of your stones. 62 coal, my lord, and it's only one as well. Yes. Oh my goodness. 19 silver ore. Also, yes, that's 974. Let's see how many rings we've got to sell before I get too click happy. Right, we've got 2 fine sapphire rings. Oh, that's brilliant. That almost brings us all the way up. And another sapphire ring. And another sapphire ring. Fantastic. And a poor sapphire necklace. Well, that's a bit of a disappointment, isn't it? Oh, well. We'll take all of that. We'll take... Do we need tin or do we need copper? I think we need copper. Let me check. Yes, we need copper more than tin. So we'll take that. And we'll also take... How much? 38, we've got 18, so we need an extra 20 tin to be able to turn that all into bronze. So, is that going to bring us... Oh, that gives us a little bit of room. I don't think we need the malachite. In fact, let's... Well, having said that, I could take all of the tin. Yeah, I think we've got enough statues to be able to buy it all. Oh, well, or rather, take another 20 of the tin, I suppose, since it's remembered how much I took last time. But let's see how many statuettes we can place down. How many are we going to get? 13 yak statuettes, that's pretty good. Okay, we should, I think, have enough money for everything we want here. Let's go ahead and take the rest. We should be able to reach that, I think. Yes, yes, we can. Should we take the malachite? We really don't need it. No, let's not waste money. Let's take that back. And you know what? No, I'm not going to let you have that much profit. I will allow you to have 11 profit. How magnanimous of me. Right, okay, that's actually a fairly good haul for ores. I'm pretty pleased with that, honestly. Especially the silver, which will allow us to make some silver statues. And, of course, the silver walls. Especially the silver walls. Now, as for the rest of the fort, I have been doing a fair bit of cleaning. I've got a lot of the random stuff that was just lying around put into its various containers, though we're still waiting on some of this to be cleaned up. More or less, we're just waiting on things to be built, though. Wow, you've made fantastic progress over here. I do have to congratulate you on that. Well done. Let's continue building the wall, then. So we want more basalt block walls, and in fact, let's replace those floors. Ah, I'm going to cut off this shortcut. I'm sorry. I have noticed people using that shortcut to get to the dining hall. But, alas, all good things must come to an end eventually. Let's see. Engraved floor, basalt. We'll replace that, and that. And we'll place moon engraved walls there. I'm sorry. I know. That was your favorite shortcut as well. But this is the price of progress, I'm afraid. Now, we are so close. We just need to wall off this, put a floor over this area, or a roof. I'm thinking... I was going to use part of this for an orchard, but I'm not sure now. Perhaps I should have the orchard over here instead. Maybe I could have it on both sides, really. I'm not sure. Ooh, it's nighttime. Have we got any goblins? Invaders? Raiders? Anyone? No, doesn't seem so. That is a shame. I wanted to see what our traps would do to your feet. But, I'm thinking if we keep this area here for an orchard, and then this whole area back there for farms, that would probably be a good size for orchards, but still a little bit unsure. Either way, it would mean putting a dirt floor on top of these areas, and I'm really not liking the thought of that. Perhaps I could have it all on the same level, but I was kind of getting used to the idea of having the orchards at just a lower level than the others, kind of like a terrace. Quite like that idea. I may end up raising this another level just in order to incorporate that idea. Ah, I'm a slave to aesthetics. But I shall... Ooh! Haha! Oh, wait. No, is that... okay. That's actually not too bad. We've got several raiders. We've got a goblin fighter, 3 goblin fighters, and 2 ogres. Well, we need the ogres for their skin. I'm glad you brought them along. Goblin raider, another one, and 3 goblin raiders, 3 goblin fighters, I believe, and 2 ogres. Fair enough. I'm going to pause the recording here and get everyone into battle stations. We shall see you again in a few moments. Well, unfortunately, I wasn't quite quick enough to stop them hitting that. I accidentally hit space, and then by the time I'd hit space again, they'd already run over the spikes. Now, as we can see, it's done fairly good damage. It's lopped off one of the goblin's arms, at least. Let's have a look at your health. Is missing his right arm, is bleeding from his lower body, right arm, and has seriously injured his lower body. And what about you? Let's have a quick look at you. It looks like you've lost a leg. Missing his right leg. The goblin is bleeding from his right leg. Can no longer walk. This is fantastic. But unfortunately, you've managed to trigger all 4 of the traps. That isn't fantastic. I think we're definitely going to have to start work on a spike trap and maybe another spike trap there just for the time being until we actually get the guard post set up. But everyone has been told what to do, and hopefully the alarm bells will be rung shortly. I've got both alarm bells set to be rung. Let's go slowly here. And is everyone here? No, we're still waiting on alarm bells to be rung. Okay, one of them has been rung. Fantastic. My, you were trailing that blood all the way in, weren't you? You poor little sod. Right, where's the ogre? Ah, okay, they're all together. Alright, well that's not too bad, I suppose. But you really stand utterly no chance. I almost feel bad for you. Are they all taking a while to get over? Have they been wounded? Do they get wounded by walking over these things? I can only hope. Let's check out the ogres. If they do, then the ogres will be bleeding. No, they don't. That is a shame. Oh, well. Right. He'll probably be... No, he's not dead. I'm surprised. I was expecting him to be dead before the rest of the troop got here. But let's send out the attack order for everyone, who should, most of them, be equipped at this point. And we'll also tell them to attack the ogre as well, since that's going to take a very long time to go down, so it should keep them in the fight for ages, really. Now, let's see how this goes. Oh, look at him hobbling along. Run away, Raider. You don't need to fight. What madness is possessing you to launch into this conflict? Oh, you picked up a weapon. Oh, well, okay. Fair game now, mate. You fool. You should have remained unarmed. Let's see. 2 goblins are down. An ogre has already died. My goodness, well done. Oh, is that our blood? No, that's goblin blood. Fantastic. Keep up the good work, gnomes. Another goblin has died. I can only imagine that the goblin is bled to death. And okay, yeah, everyone is gone. Well done, everyone. Oh, look at that. It is now winter. It is early part of winter as well. There are a few tile sets, and one of them will kick in just as you're entering winter, and it will just kind of scrabble snow over the ground and cover certain things. And unfortunately, I imagine our yaks have got snow on them. No, they don't? Oh, okay, fair enough. They will have snow on them in full winter, I believe. But yes, the rather sudden change, I do agree. That was a little bit disorientating. But I'm going to pause the recording here, and I'm going to tell everyone to stand down and get everything sorted out. We need to clean up all of this mess, reset the traps, rebuild the door, and I'm probably going to let our soldiers have some downtime, I think. But I shall bring you back in a few moments when I have completed everyone's assignments. And welcome back. As you can see, I've started to put into place my plan. I'm wondering, idly, if any of you will be able to guess what I'm going to be doing with this. I'm not sure if it's really that obvious from what I've got set up at the moment, but I'm hoping that it will be something truly, truly awesome to behold. Well, I'm not going to even give you a hint. If you've managed to guess what I'm going to do with that, well done to you. But I'm not going to confirm it in the comments anyway, but you can go ahead and comment if you would like to, and then when the time comes, you'll be able to see who was right and who was not. Now, these rooms are pretty much done. In fact, Flying Stapler's one is done. Fantastic. Let's get that one set up, shall we, and see how much it's worth. Personal quarters. Let's set that up. It's a fairly big room. 1,426. My goodness. That is fantastic. Flying Staplers, you now have a fantastic room, befitting of our armor smith, who is keeping our military alive, who in turn keep everyone else alive. And one thing you may notice is that along with the winter tile set, everyone's like wearing little face masks and hoods and things. I quite like this this tile set, though the white, the splattering of snow on the ground is almost blinding. But everyone has little face masks to keep themselves warm. Everyone looks like a little bandit, basically, at the moment. But it's all coming together rather well, I feel. Now, we're just waiting on a little bit more copper so that we can make the last statue. And then Vastoin can have his room. What are you working on at the moment? Well, 4 copper bars should be put together fairly quickly. I'm wondering how many bronze bars we've got. Flying Staples, would you please make a steel helmet? Come on. Can't be that hard, surely. But people are popping up there to have a nice bit of food. Let's clean that floor while we're here. But yes, as you can see, everything is starting to come together. Loads more people have got rooms. Now, we do need to expand this area a bit more. We're going to want the butchers and our skinsmith and our bonesmith all housed in this section. And eventually the druids as well, Revocane and myself. Though I shall forego housing until everyone else is housed. It is the right thing to do. I can't just be warm and snug in my bed knowing that the others are having to sleep in that horrible dormitory full of everyone else. I mean, you know, it's fine if you snore, but at least if you snore in your own room, you're only bothering, well, yourself, and you're probably not even doing that unless you snore really badly. If you do, you have my sympathy. But no, the fort is coming together very well, and I really can't wait to show you what I've got in mind for this area now. But that will come in the next couple of episodes, because this one has run its course. I think I am going to wrap things up now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you will be joining me in the next. But until then, and as always, from myself and everyone at Castlegoat, do take care.